What's up, guys? Crypto Future back in the lab here. We're gonna have a little bit of a JASMY talk here, guys, as usual. You know what it is. You know what we do. JASMY, looking juicy, guys. Looking very, very juicy. Having a good day. We're gonna get into it a little bit later. We're gonna do another live stream, so we'll talk about the charts. But I wanted to talk about right now, though, is why is JASMY starting to become so popular? Why are people starting to FOMO into it? We're almost at 68,000 wallets all of a sudden, right? It's gone up dramatically since the beginning of the year in terms of the amount of JASMY holders. Now, why is this starting to happen? Why are people starting to take notice? Well, it's a combination of things. February brought in a 350% pump in JASMY to the upside, which caused a chain reaction in a lot of content creators, both knowledgeable and not knowledgeable, starting to create mass amounts of content based on JASMY, which really started to turn some heads and get people to start looking into it for the good and the bad, whatever. And then we get into the narratives that have started to become primary in this cycle, and that would be the RWA and the DPIN, right? Becoming very, very popular niches in crypto, seemingly out of nowhere, right? And kind of evolving from the IoT label, which they still are, to more of an RWA DPIN project, which everyone wants to seem to FOMO into like crazy lately, right? You couple that with the AI narrative that people are starting to realize that JASMY actually is an AI crypto, very heavily reliant on AI in the personal data locker system and Janction, right? Which makes people also want to FOMO in. You combine that with the fact that the market cap has been below $1 billion for a while now. It's over $1 billion now, but it's still around that 1 billion range. Which is still a fairly reasonably low market cap with a lot of potential ROI in it for a DPIN project, an RWA project, an AI project, right? And then you have the PDL, the personal data locker news that's been kind of starting to rotate, right? Starting to make its rounds. People are starting to take notice. What is this big thing that's starting to launch? That JASMY, aka Janction, is going to be launching. What is this all about? What is this personal data locker? What is this layer 2 ecosystem that Janction is starting to launch? What's going on here, right? So people are starting to ask some questions. I know because I get asked a lot of questions by a lot of new subscribers asking me, what is this? Hey, Rob, what is Janction? Is Janction a separate token from JASMY? Is there going to be 2 tokens? What's going on with this, Rob? And I have to go through all of this stuff with them, which is fine. That's what I do, right? But that's how I know that we're starting to see a big influx in new people taking notice to JASMY because of the new subscribers asking questions, right, that were not being asked last year. So I can honestly tell you that based on what I'm seeing. Then you get the potential. People love to talk about TVL, very popular in DeFi plays, right? Very popular all across the board. People start talking about, hey, JASMY could do what Cardano did in terms of TVL in the last bull run. Wow, that's like an 80% TVL, total value locked. Well, what happened when Cardano had an 80% TVL? Well, it went from 4 cents to almost $4. Wow. There's some potential here for JASMY, right? We should get in on this. So just a few of the reasons. Wow, JASMY, and then there's another part. Wow. Hey, a lot of people look for the fact that JASMY is only 2 cents, right? A lot of people look for those projects that are below $1, below 20 cents, below 10 cents, right? A cent. A lot of people look for that stuff. Well, guess what? That's right down JASMY's alley as well, right? So there's a lot of different things playing into why JASMY is starting to gain so much momentum, so much notoriety, and really starting to gain a lot of momentum. And lately, JASMY might move sideways for a little bit of extended periods of time, but when it moves big, and people turn their heads when it moves. Like I said, February brought on a 350% rally, right? Decoupling from Bitcoin. And then it kept its gains and is moving sideways, getting ready for the next leg up of around 300 to 400%, up to around that 5 cent potentially higher level, right? So, in saying all of that, guys, these are the combination of things that are starting to make JASMY take hold. A lot of news coming out of Japan as well. People figuring out that JASMY is the only legally regulated crypto in Japan. And the fact that VCs are going to be able to start investing into legally regulated cryptos out there starting, I believe, in May, right? Combined with the fact that they just put new tax forums in that these VCs and big companies do not have to pay unrealized profit tax, right? So they don't pay taxes on unrealized gains, stuff that they're not selling. So they can buy into crypto and hold it long term, namely JASMY, Bitcoin, Ethereum, legally regulated cryptos out there, right? So you combine a whole lot of these things. Then, wait a second. JASMY just partnered up with Panasonic? I thought that JASMY was a scam. What? People were telling me it was a scam. Why would a Panasonic partner with a scam? What? JASMY has connections to Sony? The entire team of JASMY is from Sony? What? Right? People are starting to realize, people are starting to open their eyes. And I credit that to people like Max from Maximus Crypto, Jesse from KIR Finance, Dip Metaverse over on X, Brian over on X, JASMY US, Spencer. I credit these guys for their continued due diligence into JASMY, spreading informative, accurate, and in-depth information about JASMY as a company. Also, quick shout out to Run My Crypto as well, doing a good job, right? So I credit all of these guys for the hard work that they put in, right? I'm happy that I can consider them personal friends of mine too, right? Very honored to be able to say that. So these are just a few of the reasons, guys, why JASMY is starting to turn heads, in my opinion. The holders going up dramatically since January is proof of that. The fact that I'm constantly getting asked questions. Hey, Rob, what's Janction? What's JASMY? Can you explain the PDL to me, please? What is this all about? The fact that I'm getting these questions, and I was not getting these questions last year, tells me new people are coming in and taking notice of JASMY, right? Very, very bullish. That is just some of the reasons I believe JASMY is starting to gain a lot of momentum, and FOMO will continue to snowball and grow, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the join button to support the channel and become a member. We do members only live streams on Sundays. We help with portfolio structure. We help with exit strategies, profit taking, all that stuff. Follow me on X, join the Discord. Once again, like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one.